The Lives of the Saints by Father Alban Butler. February 16th, Blessed Filippa Mareri. About the birth of the Blessed many prodigies are told, of which unfortunately there is not enough evidence. There are also many other marvels about her beauty, her supernatural gravity, and her precocious intelligence. Filippa was born at the end of the 12th century, in Sicily, in the Diocese of Rieti. She belonged to a family of great landowners of Abruzzo. Her parents were devout Christians, and it is said that St. Francis of Assisi stayed in their house when he went to preach in that region, and that it was the saint who communicated to Filippa a great desire to share in the sufferings of Jesus Christ. The Blessed's parents had arranged a marriage for her, but Filippa opposed it with all her might. She cut her hair, dressed in rags, and locked herself in a corner of the house. Her brother Tomas, irritated by her attitude, determined to make her change her mind. But all he succeeded in doing was to make Filippa flee from her father's house. The Blessed managed to gather some companions and established a hermit life on Mount Morio. According to the legend, whose historical foundations are rather weak, the anchorites built a few huts surrounded by a great wall, and in solitude they devoted themselves with the greatest fervor to devotion and penance. Filippa's determination had a profound effect on her brother Thomas, who, touched by grace, asked her forgiveness and offered her a more appropriate place for the retreat in the vicinity of a church. Thomas had an abandoned convent repaired, and Blessed Rogerio of Todi, who had recently entered the Franciscan order, took charge of the spiritual direction of the community. The convent grew rapidly, adopted a rule similar to that of the Poor Clares, and Filippa was elected abbess. The strictest poverty reigned there. The nuns would have perished of hunger on more than one occasion if the repeated miracle of the multiplication of the loaves and fishes had not saved them. The hand of God was also shown in other miraculous events, but the nuns did not enjoy the company of the foundress for long. In 1236, Filippa was stricken with a painful illness. Feeling her end approaching, she gathered the community and said a moving farewell to her daughters, exhorting them above all to maintain peace within the convent. The Blessed died on February 16, 1236. Blessed Roger preached at her funeral and expressed his conviction that Filippa was already enjoying divine vision.